Hey guys, Brian here. Today I'm going to show you the Roland Aerophone. It's a digital wind instrument that is modeled after an acoustic saxophone. I've used it a few times at shows and also just practicing at home. And I'm going to show you the case that it comes with, what's inside the case. I'm going to take it out and play it for you guys so you can hear some of the sounds and see some of the key features. So here we go. Alright guys, here it is. This is the Roland Aerophone. It's a digital wind instrument. It comes in two different colors currently. The one I have is in black, so that model number is AE-10G, and then the model that comes in white is AE-10. So again, this is going to be the black one, AE-10G. So I've already used it a few times at shows, but I'm going to just show you what's inside when you purchase it. You also get all the instruction booklets right here. It's a lot of material, but it's fairly straightforward. So this is the case itself. It's very lightweight. It's a fabric outside, but thick styrofoam shell. So it's going to keep it protected. It comes with a shoulder strap here, so you can always carry it on your shoulder. And there's a handle right here. So I'm going to unzip this thing so you can see what's inside. So first, let's look at the little compartments here. Right here is where you store your batteries. It takes 6 AA batteries. If you're not near a wall outlet, which is what this is. This is the adapter if you don't want to use batteries and save batteries. And then this is the neck strap. Nothing too crazy, but I would recommend using a neck strap with this thing because you don't want to drop it. It comes with this little cloth right here, which I'm going to keep on it all the time so dust doesn't get in, even if the case is closed. So here it is. This is a like a sweatband, but I was reading about it. This is so when you're playing, sometimes the saliva might drip down. So this is supposed to protect because it's all electronics here. So you want to avoid getting any of this wet. So this is just to prevent any moisture, saliva, anything like that going down and getting into the electrical components. So it has a mouthpiece cap. And what makes this, you guys probably know that, Yamaha has their, UE, and then Akai has their own UE also. What makes this different is this is modeled very closely to a saxophone. So if you're a saxophonist, the fingering, it has the front F right here, the palm keys, the spatula keys here. The fingering is modeled after a saxophone. More so than the other brands out there. You can put your batteries in here, 6 batteries, or you can plug in, from the wall to get the AC power. All the sounds are internal, so you're not going to have to plug into something else to get sounds out of this. And additionally, it has 2 speakers, one right here and then one up here, so you can hear yourself play without having to plug into an amp or into a computer or anything like that. Also, you have an input. So the 1/8 inch input right here, this allows you to plug in maybe your cell phone, or if you have an MP3 player, or a tablet like an iPad, if you have MP3s, or maybe you want to play along to some YouTube videos, you plug that in right there, and that music, that sound will go out through your speakers along with the sounds you're making on the Aerophone itself. And then the 1/4 inch, this is an output. So you can hook up, directly into a PA system, and then I can hear myself playing the Aerophone through that louder speaker. And what's great, you can also plug your headphones in there. So if you don't want to make any noise and you just want to hear yourself playing through your headphones, just use that output right there. And meanwhile, you could be listening to music also directly through the Aerophone through the 1/8 inch. So you can be hearing music that you're playing and listening to all through your headphones. And I just love the look of the black one. I love how the keys, they look like they're pearl finish like you would see on a regular saxophone. And I want to also talk about the mouthpiece itself. So it uses a plastic reed. It's sensitive to your breath. So, and also how tight your embouchure is. If you're loose, it will sound flat. If you hold it tight, it could change the pitch to play a little sharper. And here's the octave keys. So you have 5 octaves right here. So here's the highest, second, just the regular, low, and then the lowest. So there's 5 octaves you can play with, all at the touch of your thumb. And down here is a little pitch wheel that controls. You can sometimes, depending on what settings you have, you can make the voice that you're playing through the Aerophone, you can make it have a growl type sound. You can also adjust how the frequency of the vibrato, how fast you want it to be or slow, depending on that. And it can also, lip up the pitch or down. And so there's a lot of flexibility there that obviously you don't have in a regular saxophone. And the menu is just right here, and it's just toggle through these switches. You can adjust, the voices, the sounds. Obviously it has saxophones, soprano, alto, bari, tenor. It also has, violin, has flute, trumpet. But what's also very cool is it has a lot of really cool synth sounds that are all internal. And you could also plug this into your computer for recording purposes through the USB port right here. There's an app that you can download for your phone where you can adjust the different settings you want more precisely than just doing it right here. Based on how I've used it, it really turns a lot of heads too, because people are always saying, what is that? That thing looks so cool. And then when you plug it in, it really is a lot of fun to play. And again, this is just a brief overview of the unit. I don't want to get in too much depth right now because I'm still learning it right now myself. So I'm going to turn it on and show you guys how it kind of works. So the batteries are inside the Aerophone. All I need to do to turn it on is just flip the power switch right here on the side. Turned it on, and you'll see it light up right there. And then that tells us what voice we're on. So we're on the alto saxophone preset. So I'm going to play it right now. So it feels like the mouthpiece itself. It feels to me in between the size of it, in between a soprano saxophone mouthpiece and an alto saxophone. So a little bit bigger than a soprano for me and a little bit smaller than an alto saxophone. And again, the fingerings, just the position, it feels to me like I'm holding a soprano saxophone. Maybe my hands are a little bit closer together, but it feels just like a soprano saxophone. You have all the palm keys here. You have, the low B flats there, all the spatula keys, C, E flat, the side keys, B flat, C. And then also depending on the velocity of the air, your airspeed, it determines how loud and soft this can sound. So I'm not going to blow too powerful. So it's very low. Let's try to have a little more air in there. So yeah, you can You can play around with that, and you can adjust all those settings inside the unit itself. You have a number of settings you can play with. You can play with, you know, the pitch and the bite pressure. You can change the reverb amount, and also you can adjust what key you want to play in. So right now for the alto saxophone, it's in the key V flat. If I'm an alto sax player, I would love to be able to play all the different sounds on here, whether it's a violin or flute or trumpet, all in the same fingerings, in the E flat fingerings, and I can make those adjustments right here on the Aerophone. And likewise, if I'm a tenor sax player or soprano sax, if I want everything in B flat, I can make all the sounds in B flat fingerings. And likewise, if I'm a flute player, I can change everything to C if I like. So I also want to show you other sounds. So to adjust the sounds, you just hit the tone button down here and then the arrow, and that will give you different presets, different sounds. I just realized I'm not wearing a neck strap, so don't try that at home. Here's a guitar sound. And then I also want to point out the pitch bend wheel right here. So if I don't touch anything, it sounds like this. If I press it down, if I press this down right here, let's see what it does. So it lowers the pitch. Let's see if I push it up, what it does. So you can do that with it. There's a ton of flexibility here. Let's see what else. Here's a flute. So here's the tenor sax voice. Here's a synth sound. And I'm going to use the different octave keys right down here and show you the range. So I'll just play a G. So there's a ton of range, obviously, you wouldn't have on a normal saxophone. And let's see what else we got. Here's the violin. I like this one a lot. I think they did a great job with the violin, and right now I'm just playing it out of the speakers on board right here, and it sounds great, especially if you're practicing. If you're doing a show, I would probably recommend you plug into another speaker, a PA, because it doesn't get very loud, but it's all there for you, and it's very portable. So I hope this video was helpful. Again, this is just a brief overview of the Aerophone by Roland. And thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.